Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rob Barrington here, and I'm here for another weekly challenge. And as you might be able to tell from my screen, we are playing in a non-best hand challenge, and we are playing match points this week. So it's going to be interesting, and this is real bridge here for the most part, right? We still have some robot stuff we have to deal with, but here we're just going to be dealt random hands, and so will our partner. And as you can tell, our partner's passing. We have a 4 count, and right-hand opponent opened a diamond. Here are the times where, especially if you're at the money bridge table, you're hoping the opponents aren't about to bid a slam against you. So you have a 4 count, partner's already a passed hand. Let's see what the robots are going to get into. Ooh, at least partner is doubling here. So what would you think partner is showing here? And also, folks, what is East doing on this hand? If you need to pause the video, go ahead and do it. I'm going to give you the answer in a couple moments. Okay, so our partner, the North player, making their double is a very specific type of double. We have to know, first of all, they passed originally, and now they're just coming in and doubling after the opponents have bid 2 different suits. So what this should be, folks, is at least 4 and 4 in those unbid suits. So our partner should have 4 clubs, our partner should have 4 hearts, which means, for our purposes, we have a 9-card club fit. What's the double by East, folks? Or excuse me, the redouble. What's this bit? That's the support redouble, folks. I didn't see if the robot flashed it up. They might have ruined the surprise, but that's the support redouble, folks. When you're the opening bidder, partner responds a major, and your right-hand opponent acts, which is this player right here. This is just a support redouble situation, right? Hey, partner, I have 3 card spade support. That's it. So let's cycle through our options. I don't know. What would you bid with this hand? Would you bid is the question. I would always bid just because I know I have a 9-card club fit. I'm just looking for my options. This would probably show strength. So here, I'm just going to bid 2 clubs. This shows less than 10 points. I'm okay with this hand because I know my partner's not going to go crazy. They've actually shown a passed hand already, so they have less than 12 points. If I bid 2 clubs here, I just get the right to maybe bid 3 clubs if it's right afterwards. We might compete with them. I don't love my hand, even though I know I have a 9-card fit. It should say I can compete to the 9-trick level, especially if the opponents also have a fit. So here, I'm just going to start by bidding 2 clubs. Passing here is a little risky, I think, just in case partner was planning on maybe doing something else afterwards. I want to show the preference here, just so if I want to bid later, I can, and I don't want to bid. I don't want to take a sacrifice here. White opposite white, and look at what I mean by that. We are not vulnerable. So are they. So in this case, if they're making 4 spades, they're getting 420. So that means if we go down 3, we're just losing more, which is 100, 300, 500. And why do I assume we're doubled? Because the opponents would be crazy not to double us if they expect to make 4 spades. We know they have a fit. We also know we're unlikely to take a lot of tricks with our hand, maybe the diamond. And it seems like the clubs are very likely breaking short in one of the hands between the East-West players. Not that, I'm not saying you have to think about this when you're sitting here with this 4 count, but it's helpful to kind of stay engaged with hands like this. If you're at the bridge table and you find yourself kind of, hey, I wonder what's on TV over there. If you're lacking focus in these spots, you're just missing an opportunity to kind of practice your reads and your chops here. And in this case, I'm certainly not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit back and hope we can take tricks against 4 spades. So here we go. All right, partner leads the king of clubs. Now for the robot, this is ace-king, right? They lead king from ace-king. So let's take a look at what we think. We have a pretty good read on this hand, it looks like, unless our partner has more cards in each of their suits. If we just take a cursory look at this, we should know lefty started with 5 spades or more, right? They could have more. They could have 6. We also think seems like they have 2 clubs if partner's 4-4, which means they might have 3 hearts. And this might go well with our kind of situation when we know they have a 5-card suit, and if that's all they have, the most likely distribution is 5-3-3-2. So here, though, that diamond suit looks like it's going to be short, right? In the declarer's hand, possibly, but it also could be short in our partner's hand, right? So here, if our partner has 4 clubs and 4 hearts like they advertised in the auction, maybe declare has exactly 3 hearts, 5 spades, 2 clubs, and 3 diamonds, right? Which means, does partner have 2 in that suit? Okay. What does that mean about their spades? They have 3? Kind of checks out if you check the math out. And here I'm going through a lot of thought process to spread out this 4 or 5 minutes on this first hand in this very bad situation, but just shows you what you can really be thinking about. Here, I'm not sure what the robot's going to read anything as. Practically, I would probably encourage, if I was playing with a partner who wasn't sure what to do, playing another club can't really kill us on this hand. We're always going to take a diamond if we have it coming to us, if they have to set up the suit, or it's just going to get roughed out. So here, the robots don't really signal that much in this case anyway. Oh, they did switch. Okay. King of diamonds. Here's the risk. Is that shortness? Man, could it be a singleton? Would they have played the king of clubs and then switched to this diamond? Let's see. Well, that would mean they're more than 4-4, right? It would mean that they have a singleton diamond. If they only had 3 spades, they could be 5-4 in hearts and clubs possibly, right? Which I guess would mean they declare to be roughing this next club. What was that first trick? Oh, we can't go back to it anyway. So do we lead a diamond? They let a low diamond too, the 5. Interesting. We're playing match points, which is weird, right? If we lead a diamond and we're wrong, it's pretty likely a declarer can draw some trump maybe and just run some tricks. Let's think about the points that are on the table. Partner showed less than 12, but probably like around 10 or 11, but they've already shown the ace king of clubs. They have maybe one more card left. Let's see, that's like the queen of spades and the jack of hearts. Yuck, right? Left-hand opponent just hopped 4 spades, so they have an opening hand, right, with their partner's fit. Let's see, they didn't have the king of diamonds. They had nothing in clubs. They may have like the queen of diamonds over there, which means most of their points are in spades and hearts, which is, yeah, it could be a lot of them. so here, man, it's a risk. It is a risk. Why would partner do this? Would declare have 4 diamonds here. 5 spades, 4 diamonds. What does that mean about clubs? Well, that means they could have 1 club, and they could still have 3 hearts, and that would pretty much jive with this as well. Interesting. I'm going to give it a roll, folks. I'm going to lead a diamond. Yeah, there we go. Cash that club now. There you go, partner. Is it cashing? No? Okay, good. We had a reasonable read on that number there. Maybe we're scraping together another trick. So match point-wise, we're probably doing okay because we scraped together a rough there, unless it was a natural trump trick. It doesn't look like it, though. And now they're going to run some dimes. Are they going to get to pitch all their hearts? No, they're going to play a heart, actually. There we go, partner. There we go. And now it looks like surrender time. Okay, that is all she wrote. And let me do something before you guys kill me. This is terrible, folks. The one problem is before this starts, I don't have this up here, and here it is, folks. You guys have correctly gotten on me about not having this up here. I can't imagine watching it without knowing the tricks either. So apologies for that in the first 2 episodes last week, but we're back on it here. Thank goodness in hand 1. So here, yeah, we have taken 4 tricks. Nice. I don't even know what's going on when I don't have the trick thing up there. So here, diamonds being led. It makes no difference here. Sorry, I'm just shocked that I got the trick counter up there before episode 3 this week. There we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We'll take it. Let's take a look at the results screen over there. We scraped together our 4 tricks: diamond, rough, and the ace king of clubs. Or not the ace king of clubs. Sorry, it was the heart trick we got, not the extra club. They ended up giving us the king of hearts because they couldn't really pitch it. They had 4 diamonds opposite 5, right? So they only have 1 pitch. They always have to take that heart finesse. And luckily, our partner did a good job for us. They led their ace from ace king, which we would do. Notice in the north hand, just by standard agreement, ace from ace king is right. The robots play king from ace king. Just understand that when you play with a robot, that's their agreement, and that's what we just need to recognize. So we had a nice auction. We got to have a little bit of competition, and we turned out to kind of suss out the shapes that were possible, right? And notice it's important if you're getting to that point where you're thinking about this, which takes a little bit of time, I grant you that. You want to make sure you have more than just your original thing in mind, right? My original was like, oh, if they're 5-3-2, it's not going to matter. But now when partner leads a diamond, the logic of that situation and the likelihood of it being there, which is pretty likely, right, on this sort of deal when partner does it this way, and they've already made this double. If they're 5-4, this makes sense, right, based on all the other things. It was a lot. I hope I didn't go too quickly through it, but you always have that pause button if you need it, folks. Real quick, before I jump to hand number 2, I want to tell you about 2 things I have going on. One is a brand new complete guide that I am releasing this Wednesday. If you're watching this on Monday the 31st, happy Halloween, by the way. And that is the complete guide to no Trump auctions. We're going to be doing Stamen, Transfer, Smolin, Texas, slam bids, 3-level bids, a little bit of interference, not quite to Liebenthal level, but close to that, and everything else in between. Whenever we have a natural no Trump bid, this is an auction you guys are super comfortable with, but I want to give you the best gadgets you can use to give you the biggest bang for your buck in these auctions you're already familiar with and you know will come up frequently and forever, basically. And one other thing, I am starting a beginning bridge course. I'm doing this in a very simple way. I'm going to do it the old school way that I used to do it when we first started teaching online. It's just going to be through Zoom at the start. So I have a link to a registration that I'm going to leave for you guys in the comments here. I'm hoping to get as many people as possible close to competence, at least in the card play and a little bit of the auction of bridge before Christmas is done or before the end of the year. And the reason I want to do this is because I know a lot of you are kind of getting together in the holidays and looking for things to do. And if you have some sort of card play you can mix in, I want to provide that for you. And for anybody looking to learn the game of bridge, so talk to your friends if they're interested in it. I'll leave the link for you. It is a huge course, 5 weeks total of live sessions, and then a bunch of content that I have created just for beginners in between. So I think it's going to be a paradigm shift in how I teach bridge for sure, but hopefully in how beginners teach and end up getting games to play before maybe they become even bridge players. So take a look at that, folks. Sorry for all the advertising, but I'm super excited about the beginners and, of course, the complete guide, which all of you have been really loving those huge courses that I have on the site. So without further ado, let's get to hand 2. Right-hand opponent opens a diamond. We're at the 1 level, and we have this hand. What do you think, folks? What are you going to do? I can't resist bidding in situations, especially when my shape is so good. I only have one choice, though, folks. It has to be 1 heart, and that is because I don't have the right shape for a double. I do have both majors, but I do have 3 diamonds and only 1 club. So if partner picks clubs, we are just in a bad spot. So here, I'm going to overcall a heart. Maybe we get a chance to do something else. Ooh, what's double? Is that some spades over there? Oh, no. Sorry, our left-hand opponent made a Q-bid raise, which showed good diamonds, or good points in diamonds, 10 plus, and a fit in diamonds. This also denied spades to our left. Not too surprising, right, because we have 4 spades. It denies spades just because they didn't make a negative double, which they always would do here, even if they had a good hand with a diamond fit, right? So they don't have that. Partner showed, hey, I have some support for hearts. And this double is just, okay, I have a raise and 7 to 9 points. 2 no Trump here, interesting. They have a stopper in hearts, and no one's bid clubs yet. Interesting. Where is that source of tricks? There it is. Hey, there's some clubs. There's some diamonds. Are they going to choose no Trump? Notice I'm out now. We're vulnerable again now. So here, a little risky. Partner didn't show great values. They just said, hey, I have a fit. They could have been 3 hearts there, right? They didn't. They were just kind of saying, hey, almost like a they stole my bid type situation. Not that, sorry, if I confuse you with that, I hope no one's ever going to think that that's always the case here. It just says, hey, they're bidding your suit, partner. I had a kind of a raise in that situation, but I can't go further. Okay, so 3 diamonds. What are you going to lead, folks? What do you think? Make your choice. That's why I like these non-best hands. We're on lead a lot, right? I like a diamond. I don't mind a club though either. I kind of want to get tricks, right? But I might be setting up clubs. They didn't necessarily show like a huge thing, but the problem is leading a trump. If clubs are setting up in some sort of way, we might be in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to go aggressive and lead a club. It's a singleton. Hopefully partner can either win or get in with a diamond quickly and give us a ruff, or declare can just lead the suit for us. Yeah, we'll take that. It looks like they might be starting to set up some sort of cross ruff themselves. I'm going to try to lead a heart and get that trick in. Maybe partner can lead another club through. I think righty might be void in that suit, though. We'll take this. 9 of spades. Boom. Ace of spades. Get that trick in there. And then we'll just play a low spade. Nice. All right. Are we taking any more? Yes, we are. We will take one more. And that is another beatdown that we've given the robots. 2 in a row, folks. 4 spades down 1. 3 diamonds down, at least 1 here. Obviously, most 1. Let's see, could we do any better on this one? Maybe partner just had a 4 triple 3 ugliness over there. Very happy we didn't choose to do anything else, folks. Look at this. So again, not the greatest suit, right? But at the 1 level, we have a lot of leeway, and especially with this extra shape, right? You want to be able to get in there and show some sort of values. Lefty, yeah, has a tough choice. They could bid 2 clubs directly with this hand. Notice it's not 2/1 game forcing anymore. But they chose to go the I'll raise diamonds route. I don't like doing that with the 6-card club suit, but fine. They ended up patterning or trying to pattern their hand out with 3 clubs. And now it went 3 diamonds on our right. And here, we're very happy we didn't play in our major suit fit. Righty had a pretty darn good holding in that heart suit. Eh? So here, the opening lead was going to be, was it important to us here? Hang on a second. That looks like we can nip it a trick even with the trump lead we were considering, or even a heart. So lots of ways to be successful defensively, but the important part is being successful defensively, right? Even when we're having these non-best hands, this is just real bridge. We're going to have to be focused in all these situations. And this is a very reasonable 1-level overcall. Notice if I had this at the 2 level, this sort of choice with different suits, I would never consider it. Not close, right? The 1 level is a different animal. All right, let's see what we're going to look at tomorrow to start with. Yeah, we finally get a good hand. Oh, man. I think you know what we're going to open this one. So we're plus 50 in a match point event. Again, same players at the other table except for this south chair. So I don't know. I feel okay that we've done our best at least. We haven't done anything super weird. And I will join you back here for another session tomorrow. And folks, don't forget, beginner lessons starting November 14th with yours truly. Limited number of people, 30 max, folks. It's designed for a lot of people, but I want to ease it in. It's completely brand new private content and my first beginner course in quite a while, and I've been dreaming about this for years. So I finally have something I'm proud of, and I think will be great. So sign up for that. The link is in the descriptions. Grab your friends, and I hope to see them in the course. And if they don't get into the first one, if it's successful, you will see many, many more of these. So I hope to see some of you there. And don't forget that complete guide posts on Wednesday, November 2nd. See you guys then. Take care.